Welcome back to our channel and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And together we shall make our Biafran dream a reality. Ise. Yakubu cries out, "We are finished," as Bode George unmasked the criminal who manipulated results. US won INEC to do the needful. According to reports, Bode George urged Mahmoud Yakubu to sack Odubiyi, INEC ICT head. Former Deputy National Chairman of People's Democratic Party, Olabode George, has told the chairman of INEC, Professor Yakubu, to remove the Commission's Director of ICT, Mr. Femi Odubiyi, from his present duty post due to his closeness to the presidential candidate of APC, Bola Tinubu. George also made the call. He said that reaction to controversies trailing the outcome of February 25th presidential elections, a development that had led some party candidates to approach the court for education. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of PDP, and Mr. Peter Obi of Labour Party are in court challenging the outcome of the exercise. Bode George, while making the call for the sack of INEC Director of ICT from his duty post, said that the first thing Yakubu must do was to explain to Nigerians how Odubiyi, a former commissioner for science and technology in Lagos State, found his way into INEC and headed a critical department before, during, and after elections. Today, millions of Nigerians are disputing the outcome of February 25th presidential elections, and some candidates are already in court. Beavers and IREV are very critical in the legal process that is going on. Nigerians are already asking Mahmoud Yakubu, how did this man, Odubiyi, how did he, a former commissioner in Lagos State, found his way into INEC? Not just any department, but a critical one like ICT. That department is very sensitive. Why should a follower of a presidential candidate be deployed to man a sensitive department like ICT in an election year? My brothers and my sisters, we can see that the fraudulent selection process have now been unmasked. It has been unmasked. How did Odubiyi get his way into INEC? That was what Bode George was asking. Do we have any accolades of Atiku or Peter Obi or other candidates heading other departments in INEC? Nigerians need to know. Was there no background check by security agents before Odubiyi, a former commissioner in Lagos State, was chosen to head ICT? How do we want the world to look at Nigeria where somebody close to a presidential candidate decide what goes on in the ICT department. Now that other candidates are in court, is this not the time for this fellow to be redeployed? Who appointed him and when was he appointed? Nigerians need to know. The PDP chieftain posited. But they just said it appears that Odubiyi was a mole deliberately planted in INEC to subvert the will of Nigerian electorate, adding that if otherwise, the commission, through Yakubu, must come clean to explain to Nigerians how a former commissioner in the employment of Lagos state government became a director of ICT department in INEC. How did it get in there? Was Yakubu sleeping? How come Atiku, Peter Obi, Kwakwanso, and others did not put their contacts there? These are posers the INEC chairman must unravel. Bode George said. Chief Bode George therefore called for a comprehensive investigation that should involve all government security apparatus to get to the root of what he described as the intriguing matter of national interest, stating that no culpable hand, no matter how highly placed, should be spared of appropriate punishment. It is stated clearly in the electoral law that the election results from the polling unit must be transmitted into INEC server, and there must not be any interloper. But they George said he calls on all security apparatus of government to quickly wade into this matter by inviting Odubiyi to explain whatever role he has played and tell Nigerians how he got into INEC ICT unit. From being a commissioner in Lagos State, the masquerade must be unveiled. This unholy alliance that has pushed Nigeria towards precipice must be thoroughly checked and nipped in the bud. Keep laughing at these one Nigerian unity beggars. There is nothing they can do about it because the Fulani Caliphate will never allow their fraudulent selection process to be destroyed. Biafra restoration is the only solution for freedom and prosperity. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.